Hey folks, it's Carl at Sterling Health and Fitness, so we're back at you here, and my special guest is Ariana Rabinovitch, and we're talking about yoga in this series of videos. So in this particular segment, we're going to talk about how to get started. Now I meet people who are thinking about doing yoga, but they don't know where to go, because, like we were talking the last segment, or before that maybe, we were talking about styles of yoga. They don't know which one should I choose. This sounds confusing to me. What would you recommend for somebody who's looking into yoga?
Yeah.
Well, if they're here, first of all, you need to go to her classes. That's number one. So if you're in the New York City area, just don't think about it. Just go to her classes. But for people who aren't here, what would you do?
Well, I would ask them what they're looking to get out of the class, because there are so many styles of yoga that it could really satisfy different kinds of itches.
Okay.
And I think one of the most common itches that I hear people want to get out of yoga is that they want to move, and they want to move quick, and they want it to be their workout. And that's where I think it gets a little bit sticky, because yoga is not a workout. No matter what power yoga you're doing, your heart rate does not stay up for the duration of the class. Just because your heart, in certain poses that you do, your heart is your head is below your heart in many poses, so automatically your heart rate will go down. So in terms of the cardiovascular workout, you're not going to get that out of yoga. And but if it feels good to move at a fast pace, then absolutely do it. But I would also look for other things to do to complement your fitness routine. So I don't think it's the be all and end all of a fitness routine. And then there's some people who just want to relax, and so they might want to find a more traditional hatha yoga class. It's HATHA, and I'm sure that those are available for the most part. I think those are the two extremes, maybe something a little more mellow and versus something that's more up tempo. And experiment. Go to different studios. Read about the studio. See if you like their approach, their philosophy, and check it out. See if you like the teacher. I mean, ultimately, it's just about if you connect with the teacher, also.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and always tell your teacher, especially for your first class, that you're new, and they'll look out for you. A good teacher will look out for you.
Okay.
And maybe tell you a good place to sit, or give you the right amount of attention, so that you don't feel like the oddball, but yet you don't feel totally clueless in terms of what you're doing. So the teacher can help you out when necessary, and also tell the teacher any injuries that you have.
Good. Yeah.
Even if they don't ask you. Just say, hey, the most common one I hear is back pain.
Sure, that's a big one.
And knee stuff.
Yeah.
So tell your teacher your issues and communicate. That's what I would say, and see how it goes.
That sounds good. Yeah, I think I know most of the people I know who have talked about it over the years. What I see them correlating with yoga is some type of relaxation more than anything.
Good.
Which
that's what yoga's good at.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And it's actually kind of newer to me to learn about power yoga and wanting to move better.
Maybe it's a New York City thing.
It could be.
Because New Yorkers are kind of on this adrenaline rush. So.
Yeah, it is interesting here. I've gotten used to it over the past few months, and actually. It's funny, this is totally going on a side note here, but I don't think about it anymore. I just, hop on the subway and whatever, get off. There's people everywhere, whatever. I just walk. I just go where I'm going. And it's still really cool. I love being here. But I'm not looking around like this all the time anymore. It's like I'm so touristy looking like 8 months ago, But that's a sign of what's happening here too, is everyone has something to do. They're all going somewhere. It's a pretty fast-paced city, compared to when I've been in Dallas, let's say. And nothing against Dallas. I love Dallas. My sister lives there. Nashville or other cities where the pace is different. Maybe it is a New York City thing for that kind of yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it may exist where I live, but I haven't heard of it.
I'm glad.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I think that those are great ideas for getting started. Check out some different places.
Definitely.
See if you connect with a teacher. Excellent. All right. Remember, ArianaYoga.com. And we'll be back at you here with another segment. We're going to talk about 3D breathing. See you soon.